Well, we're close to halfway through the class, and therefore we are also close to halfway through our list of 8 profiles of entrepreneurs. This week is a little bit different. I am showing you not a picture of an entrepreneur, not a picture of a company, but a picture of a location, if you will. Hobby Airport, which is the second largest airport in Houston and much, much, much smaller than number one, Bush International Airport. So why am I showing you this airport? Well, this airport was slated for closure, and then entrepreneur Herb Kelleher, the founder of Southwest Airlines, swooped in and rescued the airport and said, I want to save this airport for commercial flight, and I want Southwest Airlines to be the dominant airport at Hobby. In order to understand this strategy that Herb Kelleher took, you really need to understand the cost strategy of Southwest. Because you see, Southwest was determined to be the most cost-efficient airline in the United States. And there are different ways to achieve cost efficiency. One of the strategies that Kelleher focused on was the need to have the airplanes themselves spend as little time as possible taking customers between the terminal and the air. In other words, the more time that planes filled with customers simply taxied back and forth between the terminal and the air, the less amount of time they would be available to fly and to earn revenue, and therefore they would be cost ineffective. Well, Kelleher rationalized, if Southwest were to operate out of what would essentially be its own airport. Now, mind you, that's stretching things a little bit because Southwest did not legally own Hobby, but it was and still is the absolute dominant provider in Hobby, provider of flights, if you will. And so Kelleher figured if we could be the dominant flyer or airline in a small airport, our planes would be spending as little time as possible simply sitting or rolling up and down between the terminal and the sky, waiting for the airplanes of other airlines to take off and land, therefore making our airline and each airplane as cost effective as possible. How will you as entrepreneurs try to be as cost effective as possible? That is something that you will have to address in this week's module. So please think about how Kelleher pulled it off. Think about how you will pull it off. And we'll see you right back here next week for our 5th of 8 profile or profiles of entrepreneurs.